celebration and new member induction ceremony of the Royal Oak chapter of the National English Honor Society. My name is Kelsey Bierling, and I have the privilege to serve as both his English Department Chair and the UDHS moderator here at Dr. Garden. In reflecting on what brings us together tonight, I'm reminded of Ralph Waldo Emerson's words, "The creation of 1,000 forests is in one acre." Language is like the same. A single word can inspire countless interpretations, emotions, and ideas. As members of the National English Honor Society, each of you understands the profound power of words. You've committed to the study of literature, the craft of writing, and the art of self-expression. Being a part of this community is more than achieving high grades. It is a commitment to the ethics and empathy that words can cultivate. It's about leadership through thoughtfulness and character. As you continue on this path, may you take the truths you discover here and share them, spreading the joy, curiosity, and depth that define artists. Please welcome Gwen to the podium.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
The UDHS motto, Yalash Shamidar, is Old English for duty filled with honor. The motto represents one of the earliest forms of our language. It affirms and celebrates an obligation to use one's gifts in service to others. Service to peers, school, and community are part and parcel of the UDHS mission, and indeed, in the grammatical structure of the Old English phrase, duty actually preceded honor.
Each member will be formally installed as members in the chapter and receive outward symbols of their membership in this fellowship. The certificate these young scholars list to receive is an outward symbol of their membership in the fellowship. Their pin is an outward symbol of membership, not just for today, but for years to come, displaying the emblem of the society. The white carnation, given to all inductees, has historically been a symbol of distinction and truth. Our seniors will receive their graduation awards. The royal and blue graduation awards mark the colors of our society. The royal blue has long been associated with creativity and inspiration, and the gold represents excellence and nobility of spirit. The qualities these items represent are the cornerstones of this fellowship. Let us welcome our keynote speaker, Superintendent of Upper School District, Dr. Daniel Leary.
Good evening. I want to say thank you to all of you for being awesome students. You're the very best of us in the school district, and I say as a former Brown graduate, I'm honored to be on the stage with you. You're among the brightest and best in this entire community, and I want to say thank you for all that you've done. We get into education to see this outcome, to see the kids take our interests. My time's not bad, is it? So that we see the hard work and effort we put into working with children to come to this point. But it's a mutual relationship. It's what a teacher puts into a child and what a child gives back. It's what a family gives back. So I just want to start off tonight by saying thank you for taking school so seriously and for giving us your best. I hope you thank your teachers. And to the parents and the families that are here, I want to say thank you as well for entrusting your most prized possessions in our schools every day. They're amazing. So I just want to start off with a round of applause saying thank you. And this opportunity is not lost on me. It's a great privilege, and the older I get, the more time I spend in education. I cherish every opportunity I get to address, parents, the community, and to kids. And hopefully I won't be down with some of my comments. When Ms. Bierling reached out to me to speak this evening, ironically, I just come back from a leadership retreat at West Point, where they talk about a lot of the words at a place like West Point that you heard this evening about what it means to be honest, to have integrity, and how much your words matter, and how much your commitment matters to something. And so, usually I speak from the heart. I usually don't write my words down, because I like to see and read faces to see if I'm doing a good job or a poor job, and if I can change my momentum here. But I decided to write down in cursive. Don't worry, it's only 10, 11 pages. But I wrote down in cursive tonight my thoughts. And I have to tell you, it's been a long time since I wrote in cursive with this new technology called computers, where you find yourself typing everything out and sharing your thoughts with other people. And there's still nothing far more cathartic and calming, nothing that I do, than taking your thoughts and your words and putting them to paper and trying to capture your feelings. So don't forget the idea that there's some value in paper, there's still some value in pen, and there's nothing better than writing out your thoughts and words before you express what you're about to say. And I felt the same exact way tonight when I prepared some of my remarks for this evening. And so I just wanted to share with you my journey on how I became a teacher, a high school English teacher here at Upper High School and the Westchester Area School District. And I had the pleasure of having two great inspirations in my life. One of them is here with us this evening, and the other one passed away just 2 years ago. The first inspiration in my life that got me to the point where I wanted to become an English teacher was my dad. He passed away just 2 years ago. While he was not really an English teacher, he did develop my love for music, the arts, and literature. He also made it very clear to me at a very early age that he wanted me to become a teacher and a coach. How did my dad cultivate and foster an environment where teaching and coaching became the right path? Well, he modeled both. He was my coach in several sports. He was also my teacher every single day. He modeled those behaviors. And I think my inspiration to become an English teacher came through the way of discipline, the way that my dad disciplined me. I will tell you that I was the middle child growing up. I had the pleasure of having an older brother that I learned from some of his mistakes by being brought in at the same exact time. Some of you, I'm sure you do that with your own kids. And my dad's form of discipline was not punitive the same way we might think of discipline. It was more refinement. My dad felt that when you make a mistake, there's an opportunity to refine your behavior. And his refining moments, I laugh about it, were forcing me to sit down and listen to the same songs over and over and over again, and ask me to break down the meaning of those words in those songs. He would ask me to read poetry, he would read Shakespeare. He would ask me to sit down and watch musicals with him and my mom. And I think through that refinement, there was an opportunity for me to recognize that words are powerful, literature is powerful, music is powerful, poetry is powerful, and every word that we live out has meaning in what we do. And when the time came for me to go to college, I considered the path of law school. My dad was not having that at all. He said the world has plenty of lawyers and far too few coaches and teachers. And so when I went to undergraduate school, I studied to become a teacher. I majored in English, secondary education, and minored in history. And I was also blessed along the way, not only to have a father like that, but I don't know if you all know this or not, she was very upset when I shared this story, but I was blessed to have one of the best high school English teachers around, Ms. Bierman. So I was a student here at Upper High School, and my second inspiration to become a teacher was Miss Kelsey Bierman. Miss Bierman was my British literature teacher. Yeah, you could say, oh, get out of here. It's true, she probably still has a picture, although she may have gotten rid of it by now. But Mrs. Bierling was my British literature teacher here at Upper High School. And I can tell you, Beowulf, from the language, anybody here have Miss Bierling at all from British literature? Anybody? Does she still speak in Old English? Does she get into it the same exact way? There's such a passion for the pride that somebody has, for the love of the literature and what they do, right? There's so much meaning behind that. And when Miss Bierling was here as a teacher at Upper High School, and I was here, and I had that pressure from home, here's what we think you should do, I found my niche by having Miss Bierling, and the way that she had such a passion for her craft and what she did. You should also know that Miss Bierling early on was a coach, not just, obviously she became a coach here, but when I was a kid here playing sports, she was a coach at Roche Media, Pencrest High School, track coach, and she would often come to our baseball games. I played baseball here, and Miss Bierling found the opportunity in a way, much like my dad did, to inspire us both as a coach and as a teacher, through her words and through her actions. And I think it's important that tonight when you leave here, that you understand that your words and your actions have meaning, And then I hope that you take that opportunity. There's not a day that goes by, literally, like there's some folks that work in my office up here with me. There's not a day that goes by when I do not refer to Edgar Allan Poe, Langston Hughes, Lawrence Dunbar, right? Maya Angelou, Shakespeare regularly. Not a day that goes by that in my thinking and what I do, I don't think about those characters and those authors and the lived experiences in that literature, both fiction and nonfiction, as a way to help me think about the decisions I'm going to make. I often quote those pieces of literature when I'm talking to people or working with people. And I ask you to do the same thing. I ask you to recognize that the authors that you study, this awesome, awesome opportunity that you earned, are meant to teach you more than just getting great grades that you've heard about, which I'm sure you've all accomplished, but also to teach you that those words and those characters should teach you compassion, should teach you empathy, should teach you that history should not always be repeated. We should learn from those past mistakes and move forward. And that you carry that on when you leave here today. Whether you become a teacher or not, and I hope that you do. I'd love to hire you all to come back here as teachers in the school district. Anybody here? Hands up? No? Nobody want to come back as a teacher? Don't be shy. It's okay. If you do decide to come back, we'd love to have you here to work as a teacher in the district. And I think regardless of the path that you take, remember this great quote from To Kill a Mockingbird, right? Misery loves company. And you have a choice to either recognize that there are people around you in life wherever you go that might want to bring you down, or you have an opportunity, like Atlas Finch taught his kids, to recognize where people are at some point in path and time in their life, meet them where they are, and help them get to a better place. You can do that through your actions, you can do that through your words, but more importantly, make sure you take every effort to make the right choices to make the world a better place. And then you learn that here in the Montgomery School District. So I just want to say thank you so much for what you've done. Understand this is just a small step in the journey and all the decisions that you're going to make. And hopefully you find inspiration from the literature and what you've learned about here, and somewhere along the way you'll come back to wanting to become a teacher. But never forget to write down your thoughts and words. It's just a powerful, special thing before you make a decision about anything in life. It will calm you down and probably put you out in the right direction. So I want to say thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for your leadership. The best of luck to all of you. I want to say thank you to Ms. Bierman for all you've done to me in my life and my career. And congratulations to all of you this evening.
Thank you, Dr. Gary. We will now recertify the Royal O chapter of the National English Honor Society.
On behalf of the National English Honor Society, I present this charter to the Royal Oak Chapter of the National English Honor Society. You, your members, and those who follow are charged to accept, in the words of your motto, duty goes with honor. This charter carries with it a commitment to the mission of the Society's founders to promote mastery of written expression, encourage worthwhile reading, and foster fellowship among students who excel in English studies. You are further charged to share your gifts by serving society and fostering literacy. Members and officers answer.
On behalf of the members, we accept the charter of the National English Honor Society. We dedicate our chapter to the goals of the society and our fidelity to the legacy left to us by our founders.
May you find yourself, this chapter and this school, always responsive to the mission of the society. To confer national distinction upon secondary school students for high school achievement in English language and literature. To provide, through local chapters, cultural stimulation in secondary school environments. To encourage interest in the English language arts. To promote exemplary character and good fellowship, and to serve society by fostering literacy.
We are now ready to install our officers for this year. Each officer has important duties, and each is, in his or her own sphere, responsible for our chapter's success. We first give charge to the office of the President. Will Kandahar Mayans please stand? It will be the duty of the President to preside at all chapter meetings, to fill with the advice of the chapter advisor, all appointed offices, appoint all committees, order drafts in the treasury, and exercise general supervision over the chapter's activities. Are you ready to assume the duties of your office?
I am. We are now ready to install our officers for this year. Each officer has important duties, and each is, in his or her own sphere, responsible for the chapter's success. We first give charge to the Office of the Treasurer. Will Abigail Gagadine please stand? The Office of Treasurer is an important one, for you must accept the responsibility of receiving, recording, and distributing funds. It will be your duty to keep an accurate record of all monies paid into our chapter treasury. Working with the chapter advisor, you will pay all bills promptly so that the chapter maintains a reputation for honesty and efficiency. You will, at all times, be prepared to furnish information concerning the financial condition of the chapter. Are you ready to assume the duties of your office? We shall now give the charge to the historian. Will Oyen Olu and Rajani Singh come forward? My fellow members, it will be your duty to keep record of all events in which our esteemed group participates. You will keep and add to the permanent record any and all clippings, rosters, programs, correspondence, pictures, etc. of our group. In years to come, when members now on the scene have gone, these permanent records will become a testament to what we have done to advance the study of English. Are you ready to assume the duties of your office? We shall now give the charge to the secretaries. Will Sierra Brown and Mohammed Rahman please come forward? The secretary's duty is to keep an accurate record of all meetings of the chapter and, working with the vice president, to keep the membership record accurate and up to date. Working with our chapter advisor, you will be responsible for notifying members of meetings and keeping them informed of other chapter events. You will also be responsible for all communication between the chapter and the school, other chapters, and any other persons. Are you ready to assume the duties of your office? We shall now give charge to the Vice President. It is the duty of the Vice President to perform all the duties of the President in his or her absence and to cooperate with him or her to promote the chapter's interests. It is also your duty to prepare and instruct inductees for the induction ceremony and to serve with the chapter advisor as program co-chair. Working with the treasurer, you are to maintain accurate membership records for the chapter. Are you ready to assume the duties of the office? Let us welcome our new UDHS officers. The special meeting of the Royal Oak Chapter of the National English Honor Society is called to order. Have we any new business before us? The chapter vice president is recognized. You may present the candidates.
Candidates, upon careful examination of your academic accomplishments in the field of English, in recognition of your authority achieved, and hopeful anticipation of what you will continue to do, we present you to this assembly, our chapter advisors, as well as our chapter officers.
Mr. Secretary, have these candidates satisfied all the requirements for membership? Secretaries, are their membership documents in order? Candidates, having been presented by the Vice President, verified by the Treasurer and Secretaries, and approved by the General Membership, you may now take upon yourself the honors and obligations of membership in the Royal Oak Chapter of the National English Honor Society. Only persons of high scholarship in English are admitted to our fellowship. We join with others from across the country in celebration of all the fields of English and in acknowledging that life in which literature and good writing are a significant part and is alike worth living. To accept membership in the Royal Oak Chapter of the National English Honor Society, you must say your name as a signed permanent role of this chapter. It is the first part of your ongoing legacy to the officers and members who shall follow you in years to come. Fariz Abdullah. Hafsa Ahmed. Andy Allah. Muhib Almas. Nazifa Arna. Anika Ava. Timothy Bijou. Isabel Bogia. Rubaya Choi. Lily Clark. Mackenzie Dale. Bianca Davis Taylor. Leela Dennis. Fatoumata Diallo. Khadija Diallo. Yelena Diaz. Sarah El Moravia. Emily Fishbach. Phyllis Lynn George. Stephen Gard. Thomas Hom. Mosammed Humaira. Rehan Iqbal. Faiza Islam. Isha Jahan. Isra Jahan. Chloe Jones. Sariu Kamara. Pravleen Hall. Yusha Khalid. Shakira Khan. Christina Gumi. Imani Kylo. Rumayasa Laftali. Sylvia Langston. Michelle Lucero. Atefa Mahera. Amna Mahmood. Ifram Ali. Reed Mahmood. Samantha Martin. Joanita Benza. Sydney Myers. Noor Mohammed. Nahia Nabi. Udeshi Zed. Hosanna Wahina. Benjamin Orlana. Julia Phillip. Faiza Rahman. Samira Rahman. Shahil Rihad. Shobik Roy. Tahirima Samina. Huda Sengar. Lamin Sila. Nyla Smith Fox. Michelle Sohail. Morgan Stringer, Miss Taiba, Chloe Thompson, Ariel Toll, and Sarah Ola. All new members, would you please stand? I now declare you to be members in full standing in the Royal Oak Chapter of the National English Honor Society. We welcome you into the fellowship of this chapter and to the larger fellowship of members throughout the country. Will everyone please join me in welcoming our new members and officers? Please welcome Ms. Saita, Assistant Principal of the Class of 2025 to the stage.
The cord you are about to receive is a symbol of the ties that you have had to the National English Honor Society, your high school, and your community. It also serves as a reminder of the obligation that you have as a member of UDHS to promote your love of literature and language in all that you do. Wear it with pride at your graduation. So that means put it somewhere safe, and please don't lose it, because on the day of graduation, you cannot run down Miss Spearlane and ask for another one. So for seniors, I'd like to welcome Faiza Abdullah. Tashkira Afifa. Amaya Olson. Khatib Ashra. Cindy Iju. Sanai Brown. Tasim Chowdhury. Mackenzie Dale. Rajkumari Das. Bianca Davis Taylor. Lila Dennis. Khadijah Diallo. Abdallah Alogli. Emily Fishbach. Phyllis George. Stephen Gard. Anna Helmy. Thomas Hahn. Philip Wynn. Faiza Islam. Kaur. Yusuf Khaled. Yasmin Halem. Joachim Medler. Sydney Myers. Ridwan Montefiore. Cosima Odina. Mohammed Rahman. Jalicia Reed Locke. Kudu Sandro. Sharon Sankosh. Audrey Scout. Rajni Singh. Morgan Stringer. Maiden Talupter. Gabriel Sayo. Jaffna Uden. Rahma Umar. And Tasneem Yasmin. Congratulations to all of the seniors in the class of 2025. Please hold on to your board, wear it with pride on the day of graduation to mark all of your academic accomplishments. Please smile. Please remember to thank the people that are here tonight to show their support. And I'd like to bring Dr. Parkinson up to the mic for closing remarks.
I just want to first say, I want to thank all the parents who are here, the guardians, all of our family members who are here this evening to support our students during this amazing accomplishment. It's amazing, what you all have accomplished. And I want to thank obviously the teachers who have helped you to get here this evening. But to all the students, I just want to congratulate you on this significant accomplishment. This is something that will never be taken from you. We all know that education is that equal opportunity. It gives us everything we need in life. And the fact that you've earned this is something that will never be taken away from you. And I just want you to know how special tonight is. I'm hoping that this will be one of many nights, one of many occasions that you will remember for the rest of your life. This is well deserved. There are not hundreds of thousands of students sitting here this evening. There are a few students who have earned this. So if it was something that was easy, there would be a room full of children. And you all have worked extremely hard this evening to be in this room. So I just want to say congratulations, and I want to sincerely thank you from the bottom of my heart as the high school principal for giving me a joyful occasion to be here. So this is beautiful, and thank you and congratulations. And now,
So, I would like our juniors to stand up. Juniors, you are about ready to take a leadership role in UDHS. I'd like you to think about which officer positions you would want to run for next year. The future of our chapter is on your shoulders, along with the shoulders of our new members. So I would like to say thank you to all of our junior members. I want to offer my sincere congratulations to you. I am in awe of all of you. I read your blurbs, every single little blurb, when you were applying to be a member, and what the study of English means to you. I wish we had a National English Honor Society when I was in high school, because I would love to be sitting with you. Because I'm nerdy. I love everything about English. I'll spout old English to you in the hallway if you let me do. Take my class. We'll have fun. But I digress. Remembering the words of founding father Benjamin Franklin, either write something worth reading or do something worth writing about. As you continue on your journey as a student and a member of UDHS, hold tight to your love of reading, the study of language and literature. Share the love of everyone you can, anytime you can. As President Barack Obama said, reading is the gateway skill that makes all other learning possible. Make sure you tell that to the science and the math department. Thank you to all of our honored guests, our parents, our family members, our friends who are here this evening to celebrate the Royal Oak chapter of the National English Honor Society. And before I let them all move, there are go to smile for you for pictures, number one. Number two, somewhere along the line with the certificates, somebody took the wrong one and it had a cascading effect. So a lot of you, if you look at your certificate, do not have your certificate. It's probably somebody in the seat next to you or nearby. So we're going to take care of that before we leave this room. Okay? All right. So everybody, thank you again. Parents, this is your time to get pictures, and they're not allowed to not smile. So thank you very much, and